Hi everyone, welcome to my completed book flip through of the 2024 Johanna Basford Weekly Planner. Now I just want to give a little warning before I start that there is going to be a spoiler because you haven't yet seen the video for the very final week, but I wanted to slot this video in a little bit earlier just because I've got so much to pack in with the new planner and different things. So if you don't want that spoiler, then maybe wait until after the 30th to view the video or cut it off before we get to the end. However, let's get started. So here is the planner. Now, a little note for any of you who aren't regular viewers of the channel, that there is a video tutorial for every single page of the planner, and there will be again for the 2025 planner. So you've got those if you want them to go back. They're all in the in one playlist, so if you can't find them, let me know, I'll send you the playlist, and I will be doing the same for the next year's planner as well. So here is the first page. This is the intro page, and I've done this in some sort of sparkly pens. I'm not sure which ones, I haven't noted it down, so I did do it on a video so I could have gone back to look, but I didn't. But I know all the others, so it's only this one. So let's go through to our first one. Let's move across into the middle for you. There we go. So this one is, oops, hang on, let's just, it's going to get all caught up otherwise. There we go. So this one is from Rooms of Wonder, and I used Stedler Design Journey pencils for this picture, and this one is from Worlds of Wonder, and I used polychromos. Now you will see that polychromos are the pencils I use the most through this book. They are my favourites, and I use probably once a month, but I do try to vary the pencils just so that there is the chance that everyone gets a pencil set that they have got that they can use. This one was the only one in the year done with very thin, that's the Prismacolor very thin pencils. I really like the colours of those, but they are quite hard, so they're good for a detailed page like this. This one was done with Chromaflow pencils. I think this was, yes it was, before I got my 150 sets. This is just the 24 set of Chromaflows. Oh, and that's from, I didn't say what it was from, World of Flowers, Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. This one's from Enchanted Forest. Oh, I need to come out just a tad, I keep cutting it off. There we go. So we've got a little bit of sparkle on the top of our water there, look. You can see it catching in my lamp. So yes, that one's done with Black Widow. I just scribbled them here. Now I wouldn't advise writing on this side unless when you colour your pages you put a bit of paper, because I've got loads of pencil transfer on my diary side, because I never put a sheet of paper between because I know I'm never going to use the diary. I just wrote these in just now. So this is pastel tint, and there's a little bit of silver for the ink. I think I decided to do silver rather than black because on the pastel page black is a little bit harsh, isn't it? Okay, and here we have a picture from Rooms of Wonder. That's from Ivy. Castle Art Soft Touch, I always abbreviate it, it's quite a mouthful, isn't it? And here's another one from Worlds of Wonder, and done with polychromos. Of course in next year's planner we get pages from Small Victories as well. I've done a flip through so you can have a little look if you're not sure whether you want to purchase it or not. Ooh, this one is from Secret Garden. I don't know why the pages are so hard to turn. Castle Art Metallic pencils. If I tip it you can see there's a bit of a shine to them. Now this one I hated. I did more, I rescued it slightly. I did it with ink tonic pens, and I really dislike how harsh they are in their colour, you know, bright and intense. I didn't like it, so I put some pastel over them, I put some stickles around them, and some, oh, I don't know, ugh. Anyway, that's from World of Flowers. This is from, these are Stedler Design Journey pencils. This one's from Enchanted Forest, and the sky is done with gold pan pastel and a cloud stencil. This one here is from Rooms of Wonder. I love this particular page. Rooms of Wonder isn't one of my favourite Johanna books. I like it, but it's not my favourite. But this particular picture is among some of the ones that I really enjoy doing. And polychromos I use for that one. Now this one is from Worlds of Wonder. Castle Art Soft Touch. I decided that because I didn't really know what colour a cat should be, I did it in purple. Now this one I really like. This is one of my favourites. Black Widow pencils, although there's a silver border which I'm assuming is done with a pen. Yes it is, I'm just looking carefully. And there's white pen on the water and things like that. But I really like the sunset / rise and the purple. It looks like a sunrise to me, I don't know why. And that's of course from Ivy. This one is from Magical Jungle, and I use Castle Arts Gold, and there's obviously some sort of glitter pen in the background. That looks like a Pentel one because it seems to change colour when I tilt it. I don't know for sure. And then this one was done with polychromos. This is from World of Flowers. I've done this page quite a few times before. Sometimes I'm a little unsure how to do it and connect the flowers, but that's why I decided to do all the same colours. This is a lovely one. This is from Rooms of Wonder. And when I did it in my book, I did all the balloons the same colour and I really didn't like it. And I really like this one with all the different colour balloons. I think it's really sweet. Ergosoft pencils I use for that one. Now this one was done with Black Widow Cobra pencils. I'm not sure which book this is from. There's quite a lot of flower mandalas in a lot of books. You'd be tempted to say World of Flowers, but I think it might be from Worlds of Wonder, but I can't be entirely sure. Someone will know. This is from Enchanted Forest, and I used Castle Arts Botanical pencils, I think because there's a lot going on. I wanted something that I didn't have too many pencils to choose from, and still one that had a lot of the right colours for this sort of botanical picture. So that worked out very well. And there's soft pastel around the edge. This one is from Lost Ocean and Stellar Design Journey pencils. A bit of white pen here and there. I like this. I do like doing sunset / sunrise. This one's blended better than the other one. I think it's because the pencils, I don't know, maybe not. They're quite hard as well. This is from Enchanted Forest as well, I think. Black Widow pencils there. I know some people really dislike all the bugs. Rooms of Wonder, Ergosoft pencils. I wanted something with a fine point because there's so many teeny details. We've got another teeny detail page with a sweet shop next year. Ooh, I go on holiday on that day. You can do it on your own. No, I will do it, don't worry. Just might take us 7 videos, who knows. Now this one is from Worlds of Wonder, and I had a lot of fun with this bee. Look at his wings. Now what I did with the wings, I mean you can watch the video obviously, but I used some different colour pencil underneath so it looks pearlescent in its colour. So we've got pinks and blues in there, but I went over the black lines, over it all with a white pencil to dull down those black lines, and then I used an iridescent pan pastel to go over it to make it really shiny, and then around the edge we've also got some glitter pen. It's almost blinding, isn't it? And there's also some, actually I think that might be stickles. There's stickles around the edge of here as well, black stickles. So then when I did this page, I couldn't lean on here because the stickles leave quite a ridge. So I had to tuck those pages behind and lean straight on the table for this one, which is from World of Flowers. I think a lot of people found this one quite hard because this bit's sort of, we've got a border and it's chopped off because we haven't got the whole page. But I just went with the flow and did it with my Pablo's pencils. I've just knocked this pencil, I don't know where that's come from. We shall move that out of shot. This one, Polychromos pencils. This is from I want to. Oh, it's from. Oh, is it from Ivy? I'm doubting myself now. I don't know. I tried to keep a sort of straight edge here with my background that's sort of lined up with the water, and it's a bit of black and blue cloud with some pastels. This one is from Lost Ocean, And I used Staedtler Design Journey, kept it really simple, and did a sort of pastel with a wave template that I've got, stencil. Now I didn't grab the card, but this was done with one of Sarah Rennie Clark's Colour Cube cards, number 194. Sorry. And I used Castle Arts soft touch pencils for this one. I just find this page so daunting with all the little bits and pieces, and I'd done it for you before in pastel pencils, so I wanted something slightly different, so I just grabbed a colour card, cube card, and did a palette because it was easier for me. Now this one is from Worlds of Wonder. Another one I really like, the sort of warmth of the island, I like that. This was Staedtler Design Journey. Again, our sky has got bits of grey cloud and blue sky, very British looking. This was done with Arteza Expert pencils, and that's from World of Flowers. This one is from Enchanted Forest, and we've got mainly Castle Arts metallics. There's a few bits of glitter pen on the hooves and horns, why not? They need to look a little bit special, don't they? This was done with Ergosoft pencils. This is from Magical Jungle. I sort of rather like orange and purple. I think the sort of slightly clashing colours sort of, I don't know, works for me anyway. This was done with Prismacolor. I think, again, the only one done with Prismacolor in here. It's from Secret Garden, I think. I do like colouring doors. This one is from Rooms of Wonder. We've got lots of little details here. Black Widow pencils, again, chose something that was quite hard and could sharpen to a fine point so I can get into all those little details. Now this one was a slightly disastrous one, a Chroma Flow. This is from Worlds of Wonder, but I used this really dark blue Chroma Flow pencil and it's smudged all over the place, so it's a bit messy up here. I tried to erase some of the smudges and it's gone over the red. I should have just applied that colour last or chosen a slightly lighter one. This is from Magical Jungle. I used Castle Arts Soft Touch and there's a soft pastel background as well. This is from Ivy, Castle Arts Gold. I wanted her feathers to look slightly iridescent by doing a mix of black to blue and a sort of greeny colour on the tips, and it helps them to look slightly shiny because magpies can have a little bit of iridescence, which is what Pika's a magpie, but obviously they don't look exactly like that. But I was just playing around and trying to show you an interesting effect. This one's done with Polychromos pencils, just all the blues, same green for all the leaves. That's from World of Flowers. This one is from Rooms of Wonder. This was the first page I did from Rooms of Wonder. Someone asked me to do it, but I did it very differently to this. But I kept this as simple as I could by making it look dark and shadowy, only using very few colours in the room itself. And it was an interesting experiment. I think I could do it again. I could do it better, but I think I could do it again a little bit differently. But that was Polychromos. I actually used a colour cube card for that. Obviously I had a blue one. Now this one I rather like. This was done with Chroma Flow pencils, and again trying to make the peacocks look slightly iridescent on their necks, which was fun. And I did the same sort of thing with the butterflies just to try and match it through. Sort of picking out colours like the reds here and the pinks here just to try and balance the whole picture. This one was done with Ergosofts. I remember doing some soft pastel around the outside as well. This is from, I think it's Enchanted Forest. Certainly one of Johanna's early books. This is from Secret Garden. I used my Shapira Farben pencils. It looks like I've gone for an autumnal theme with the oranges. It's nice. And this one from Lost Ocean, Castle Arts Gold. Again, I wanted them to look like this sort of light up in the middle. I've seen pictures of jellyfish like that, whether that's real or not, I do not know. But I tried to do that. It was quite fun to try. Oh, we have SpongeBob's Pineapple House. This was done with Castle Arts Soft Touch. This is from Rooms of Wonder. And then we have this skull from Magical Jungle, and this part was done with Arteza Expert pencils, but the outside I can see it's pastel, and there's like this the metallic pen going over it made it so much easier than trying to colour in every leaf. And I wanted to bring attention to the sort of skull part, the sugar skull. That's how I did that one. This one is from Worlds of Wonder, I think, and this is Harmonious pencils, the Castle Arts ones. I think they were fairly newish when I did this, or maybe a few months, but I know some people had got them and didn't quite know what to use them for, so I had a bit of a play with them on that one. This one is from World of Flowers again, and Stedler Design Journey. Again, I'm going for my sort of autumnal look with all the oranges and also simplifying it a little bit. Some of them I try and simplify because I think they could be daunting to people, or I want to try out a different type of colour scheme or something like that. This one has more of a mix of colours. I used Artex pencils, and this is from Magical Jungle. I've done this page in lots of different ways, twice, because I've completed 2 copies of Magical Jungle. So I've usually stick to a limited colour palette, so for this one I just didn't. Now this one I know was quite daunting for some. I used Ergosoft pencils for the colour, but for the tank part, the metal bits, I used metallic pencils, and there is also some glitter pen down here as well. Mixed it up a little bit. Now on to Christmas. So this one is from Johanna's Christmas. The rest of them are. These polychromos for this, look at that. This is why you should put a piece of paper between pages when you're colouring, but you know, it is what it is. So polychromos mainly with a pastel. I've got quite a lot of the pastel on the fireplace, but we'll pretend we didn't notice that. So soft pastels for the wall. And then we have our bulb ball, which was done with Stedler Design Journey, and there's a little bit of metallic pen on there as well, you can see. And then we have the gifts. This one was mammoth. It took me over 4 hours to colour this page without doing the background. I used Black Widow pencils. Now I would advise anyone who hasn't done this page yet to use 2 colours, one for the paper, one for the ribbon, and to make it much easier on yourself, because it will take you a long time. And this one is the other half of our fireplace page, but I did it in a completely different way. So if you were colouring them in the book, you might want to match the backgrounds and things to the other page and the carpet and that sort of thing, but I didn't. So I went for a cool palette, decided pink and purple would be quite fun for Christmassy, just a bit different. However, I wasn't very pleased with my background. The blue, it just looks like sky or something. I'm not sure that it's the best, but I just wanted a slightly different colour that would work. But okay. I used my Faber-Castell Classic, I think people call them, the red box with 60 in, and that's what I used for those. And this is the last one, the spoiler. I used Castle Arts Metallic for this, but you'll be able to match the colours with other pencils if you want to. So that's that one. And that's the very last one. So there we go. So thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe and comment on it. I very much appreciate it. Oh, now it's come out of the thing. I hope that was okay, and please join me for next year's planner. So we'll be going mostly on a Monday. The first one won't start on a Monday because it'll be the last one from here, but after that it'll be Mondays, so you can catch up with planner pages every Monday, or if you're a member of the channel, I tend to release them on a Friday to get there a little bit early, get them over the weekend. But as I say, thank you so much for watching. Hope that you have a really super day and happy colouring.